place of Simon Ekpa in IPOB?
He is not a member of IPOB. He does not represent IPOB either. People should understand that. It's not as if Nnamdi Kanu is incommunicado. We can always reach out to him. And of course, most of the instructions come from him, and his order is final. Remember also that people have chosen willingly on their own to sit at home in solidarity with the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. It's not our making. Even in numerous occasions, IPOB has called for the lifting of sit at home. But people said, no, this is the only weapon we have. We need to sit at home until Nnamdi Kanu is released.
Yet attempts by the people to trade or carry on with their normal activities on any day declared sit at home had enforcers destroying goods and lives of citizens of Nigeria within the southeast region. Orders continue to come from various sources.
Is the place of Simon Ekpa in IPOB?
He is not a member of IPOB. He does not represent IPOB either. People should understand that. It's not as if Nnamdi Kanu is incommunicado. We can always reach out to him. And of course, most of the instructions come from him. And his order is final as long as IPOB movement is concerned.
The recent rumors of a planned 30 days sit at home is not only unauthorized, but anti-people.
You know, people have seen the entire movement, as a huge merchandise. And therefore, they are cashing out on that. So they can come up and say whatever they want to say. They can allege that Nnamdi Kanu is my leader. And they keep extorting people and frustrating the entire business environment.
Emmanuel Kanu, younger brother to Nnamdi, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and spokesperson of the family, says such order never emanated from IPOB.
We are not part of that process. The reason why IPOB is set up is for the good of our people. We have not come to cause them pain.
Although some residents of Oma had justified the occasional sit at home, they however think that to sit at home for 30 days is quite a tall order.
There are people that are living in it every day. Money, anything they get, that is what they eat. And you're trying to keep at home for almost 1 month. It cannot work.
It's impossible now. It's impossible. I can't sit at home for 30 days.
The major concern here would be the different orders and counter orders coming from persons who lay claim to the leadership of the organization, even when the leadership itself has clearly disowned them.
Is he not the one that betrayed Nnamdi Kanu?
How sure about that?
I say he's the one. He's among them that betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. This is why he's untrustable Emmanuel Kanu. Emmanuel Kanu is a very shameful man. Very shameful. If I were him, I would not have come out and said anything concerning Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB. He's supposed to be supposed to cover his face. He's supposed to bury his face in the head in the mud, not to raise it up. He's supposed, when he's walking on the street, he take mask to cover his face.
What did he do?
So that people will not know him, that he's the one. But because he's a shameless person.
He's as bad as that.
He is bad more than devil. It's supposed for you to embrace devil than to come closer to him. When a snake enter your house, and the Emmanuel Kanu, did you know about the Nnamdi Kanu enter house? First of all, kill him before the snake.
But it's his brother we're talking about here, and is he not someone that is trustworthy?
Brother, a friend afar off is better than a useless brother is closer to you. That's what I'm saying. Because he's a shameless person. He's a person, not in his brain. He don't calculate well. This is why he's accusing Simon Ekpa. If you know and understand, without enviness and hatred, without the prejudice in his heart against his brother Nnamdi Kanu and against Simon Ekpa, you could not have raised up to abuse Simon Ekpa. How much more to say Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB? Because without the struggling of Simon Ekpa, by now Nnamdi Kanu could have been forgotten in the prison. Nnamdi Kanu could have been a dead person now. Is he not the one that betrayed Nnamdi Kanu?
How are you sure about that?
I say he's the one. He's among them that betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. This is why he's untrustable Emmanuel Kanu. Untrustable Emmanuel Kanu. That's what he is. Remember when Nelly Ofwebu was jumping out, the woman abusing Simon Ekpa, doing this, doing that. People were accusing Nelly Ofwebu that is part of them that betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. He's part of them that do this Nnamdi Kanu. He himself write in his Twitter to Nelly and say, Nelly, people were accusing you that you know much about what happened to Nnamdi Kanu. Come and clear yourself. If not so, you are guilty. Nelly Ofwebu came and replied her openly, both in Twitter and YouTube, that he's supposed to shut up his mouth. Is he not the one that collected money? Is he not among them that collected money to betray his own brother? Okay, you betray your own brother. You say you are struggling. Your own brother is in detention. And you are building hotels here and there. Where do you get that money? Then you ask him, where do you get that money? And to follow it well, before agitation, before Nnamdi Kanu, before betraying of Nnamdi Kanu, what is Emmanuel Kanu doing? What is his living? What is his aim of living?
Initially, was he not capable?
He wasn't capable. It was immediately Nnamdi Kanu was detained, IPOB issue came up, that he himself supporting IPOB. The money IPOB got, that is not expected, he supported it. Betray his brother, support the money, became the live fine. Is it not since the brother was kidnapped that Emmanuel, untrustworthy Emmanuel Kanu, start living fine? Start building hotels here and there. Then your friend will accuse him that if you open mouth again and call her name, whether in a good way or bad way, that he will expose Emmanuel Kanu. He will expose him. Since that very day, Emmanuel Kanu do not say anything again concerning Nelly Ofwebu until Nelly Ofwebu goes silent. If she's dead now or alive, I don't know. Or if you have entered coma, like Ralph Wazirike, I don't know. But the woman is silent. And Emmanuel Kanu never one day up to today raise his voice again and call name of Nelly Ofwebu, whether in a good way or in a bad way. Because that woman is a crazy woman. The woman warned her that if he in any way mention her name again, you will expose him to the last, how everything happened. The role he played, Emmanuel Kanu played. Now, the same Emmanuel Kanu come and be accusing someone who is more innocent than him, who is righteous than him, a man of iniquity, a heartless man that sold his brother. Come to challenge a person who is working for the release of his brother.
He said Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. That he's not a member. It's not that even the sit at home that even cancelled. They even plan to even cancel the 1 month sit at home. That why we Ekpa grant.
If he say that Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB, in one hand he may be right, in the other hand he may not be right. Okay, look at it. We have Ford Motor. We have Ford Motor in America, owned by American company. Then there's a Ford Motor, Ben Ford. There's a Ben Ford, owned by Britain. I don't know whether that company is still existing. Ben Ford Motor, owned by Britain. And we have Ford Motor, owned by Britain. Two of them sound together. Ford, but it's a different. All of them are motor, but there's a different. This is Ben Ford, and this is Ford. Now, Ben Ford does not belong to Ford. And the Ford does not belong to Ben Ford. That's how this is. We have IPOB, DOS, which Emmanuel Kanu, Emapawafo, Chinasanworu, Chike Dozie, Ikenguru Adon, Paul Achebe, and co. Even Nelly Ofwebu and co belong to. You understand? Then we have IPOB, Autopilot. You see the differences? We have IPOB, Autopilot, and IPOB, DOS. It was IPOB, DOS betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. It was IPOB, DOS make Biafra movement to be stagnant. Biafra movement was completely stagnant before Simon Ekpa come out with IPOB, Autopilot. And remember, Nnamdi Kanu have already recognized Simon Ekpa as one of the championing head of the struggling. When I think some weeks before he was betrayed, up to 4 to 6 weeks before he was kidnapped. Whenever Nnamdi Kanu will do broadcast, he will say, listen to that young man. Listen to that young man, Simon Ekpa. He's doing a marvelous work. He's doing a fantastic work. Everybody should listen to him. Everybody should buy his ideology. Everybody should follow him, including the OS. Everybody should listen to him. This man will take Biafra struggling to another dimension, to a good dimension above every other dimension. So
Nnamdi Kanu was fully aware of Ekpa's
Nnamdi Kanu was fully aware of Ekpa, and then Nnamdi Kanu was the one administered to Ekpa personally. Personally, to be a member of IPOB, personally, between him and Nnamdi Kanu, all this is free. We are nowhere to find. The meeting, Nnamdi Kanu went to Kenya. They kidnapped him over there. Nnamdi Kanu proposed to went to that meeting was immediately he returned back from that meeting. Then he will make it officially that Simon Ekpa is second in command. Because that time he don't have second in command. Because Uchemefo, who was second in command, had betrayed him and collect money and join become Nigerian agent and pull away.
Out of the man powerful.
The man powerful was then so-called publicity secretary or agent or whatever. They give him. Ikengu Ragu was handling South Africa IPOB one family that time. You understand? So Nnamdi Kanu wanted to come back and announce officially that Simon Ekpa is second in command after him before they kidnap him in Kenya. This is a man that is coming out to say that don't know anything about IPOB. You have no post. You have nothing in IPOB. Whether IPOB one family, whether IPOB DOS, whether IPOB Autopilot, he has no hand there. He don't know anything.
He said he's the spokesman for the family, and at the same time
spokesman of the family is IPOB one family business.
So he said even as of now he's in communication with his brother Nnamdi Kanu, and Nnamdi Kanu is still the one giving order. He says he's still giving him.
If Nnamdi Kanu is they kill Nnamdi Kanu, will he go to grave and have communication with Nnamdi Kanu? Will he go to grave and have communication with them? Look at that shameless non-entity, shameless mammal, shameless betrayer, whom Judas is far better than him. Judas betrayed Jesus Christ. Judas is far better than him. Because one, Judas
betrayed the whole savior of the world.
Listen, Judas betrayed Jesus Christ and later have remorse that he betrayed Jesus Christ and took the money to the high priest and the Pharisees. They said no. But this one has no remorse. If he has remorse, the money he collected, let him return back to federal government that give him, or Fulani government that give him the money. Let him return it. Or let him come out and confess. So, oh, I have made the mistake that he had betrayed his brother. Let him come out and confess. There's no remorse in him. Rather, he was going up and down, attacking Simon Ekpa, attacking IPOB Autopilot, attacking Biafra government in Nezad, who is working strong for Nnamdi Kanu to come out, a restoration of Biafra. Look at him. Shameless, unrepented, I don't know what they take to qualify.
Although he also said Ekpa is reaping the innocent people of the Biafra nation by collecting fundraising, from them, looting their money, deceiving them. But maybe as regards but do you think Israel was saying that Ekpa is looting?
No, because he is blind. Emmanuel Kanu is blind spiritually. Emmanuel Kanu is blind physically. Emmanuel Kanu have no reason. Emmanuel Kanu cannot see tomorrow. He has no sight. And Emmanuel Kanu is blind. I mean deaf, spiritually and physically. And the Satan has blocked his mind, sealed his mind with hot iron, sealed his mind that they cannot reason well. They cannot see what Simon Ekpa is using the money to do. He cannot hear what Simon Ekpa is using money to do. Yes, Simon Ekpa is collecting fundraising. He did not hide it. He did not hide it. All the whole money they collected, IPOB, he said he's a member of IPOB. All the whole money they raised, the whole fund they raised before Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Where is those money? But him, a man powerful, he can't go ragu, which a mefo, China Sanworu, he himself, Paul Achabe, and the others, Nelly Ofebu, all the whole money they gathered when Nnamdi Kanu have not been kidnapped. Where is that money? Where is that account? What have they used that money to do? But Simon Ekpa is raising fund. Yes, he's raising fund. Building his own offices here and there. We can see it, we can witness it. People can go and verify. He's using that money, keeping men on the ground to defend our territory, to push the enemies away, to push the vendors away, to push the vendors away out of the land of Biafra. Pushing Fulani herdsmen not to occupy our land. Look at what is happening in the north. If not the men on the ground, the same thing will have happened in Biafra land. If he himself, a man like Kalu could be kidnapped or be engraved now. The bandits, Fulani herdsmen, terrorists, Boko Haram, who have been killed him. A man who said that he has his sense. Where is his father? Where is his mother? The same song will take them. Now you want to romance with the people that kill your mother, kill your father. You are romancing with them. Then going against Simon Ekpa, who is walking. Whom your father in the grave, your mother in the grave, their soul are happy because of what Simon Ekpa is doing. You, living to eat. He's only living to eat. Don't know what Simon Ekpa is doing. But the soul of his father, the spirit of his father, the soul of his mother, the spirit of his father in the grave are happy. Praising Simon Ekpa for what he's doing. Look at
How are you sure about that?
Eh?
How are you sure about that?
How am I sure about that? I said I'm not mad born Nuchuku. But sometimes I'm not mad born Nuchuku. Whenever you are doing something, people.
He said, Ekpa, you know, with this listen, I've accused Ekpa of the killings.
Okay.
Of the killings in the south. Okay. So you know, because he says parents they are happy.
Okay, excuse me. There was a group called Omoma. Who form Omoma? Is it not them form Omoma? Bad one to Mama to be killing. This man, when he was alive, Ifanyoba, that to have his own group and give them arms, they are killing an Anambra. Is it Simon Ekpa? Ebubago, is it Simon Ekpa? Asami Dukubo Asaware, killing Imo State. Is this Simon Ekpa? China Sanworu that disbanded ESN. Is this Simon Ekpa that disbanded ESN? Where is the ESN? That Nnamdi Kanu form and do everything. ESN was one of the powerful organizations pushing enemy out of the land of Biafra. And really they kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. See ESN under China Sanworu, under Iba powerful, even himself as he's claiming. Where is ESN? If not Simon Ekpa with his men on the ground, what could have been the stage of he himself in the land of Biafra? Will he have any place to put his leg? He's an agitator. If he's an agitator, he could have been where Nnamdi Kanu is. He's not an agitator, he's a betrayer. If he is an agitator working in Nigeria, where Nnamdi Kanu is, he could be there. Anybody working in Nigeria, tell me that he's an agitator, fighting for Biafra, fighting for Igbo man, both Ohanes and Igbo, all of them, Igbo Christians, they should have been where Nnamdi Kanu is. He is the real man fighting for Biafra. After him, Simon Ekpa. Have government to declare him wanted. Have government to say they want him right to wherever he belongs. That they should hand him over. He's not agitator. He's not agitating for Biafra. He's not speaking for Igbos. Okay, if you know that to Simon Ekpa, what he doing is wrong, he give 30 months lockdown. Not sit at home. You see this liberalism. People passing sense that is not passing sense. People who go to school, but they don't have understanding. Simon Ekpa say lockdown, not sit at home. Lockdown of government presence. From that Nigerian government presence, not individual. Not individual. He say people are suffering, people are dying. The time they destroy Igbo properties in Lagos, here, where we are him. Is it Simon Ekpa destroy Igbo properties in Lagos? The time Emmanuel Carlo, the time they say Igbo must go, is this Simon Ekpa cause Igbo must go in Yoruba land? When they say Igbos did not join protest against Tinubu, is this Simon Ekpa say they should accuse Igbos? Look at it. Passing says without passing sees.
So you feel Kanu, is betraying the people of the Biafrans and his brother?
He's the one betraying Igbos. He's the one betraying the people of Biafra. He's the one that don't want the generation of Igbos to see road. He's the one that don't want the generation of Igbos to survive. Okay, he says Simon Ekpa is saffroning Igbos, reaching himself. Not going. Have Simon Ekpa not been eating before IPOB rise up? Simon Ekpa was a colonel in Finland army. Simon Ekpa is a politician in Finland army, in Finland politics. Simon Ekpa is a businessman. Simon Ekpa is living fine. He had properties here and there in Finland before he joined the struggle. Then, if not for the love he have for Igbo, he have for Biafra, his life is okay for him. As an individual, he's living fine. Well known in the government, a respected person in Finland. Okay. Emmanuel Kanu, that now speaking for Nigeria, tell me, what have you done to Nigeria that made Nigeria to remember you? At least Simon Ekpa, once upon a time, he have represented Nigeria, I think Commonwealth game, which he won gold medal for Nigeria, and later he returned it back to them because of their character, their behavior. Emmanuel Carlo, what have you done to Nigeria? Where have you represented Nigeria for good? What have you done that your name is in book of records in Nigeria for good you have done in Nigeria? Look at it. Passing sees without passing says. A man without ideology. A man without the focus. A man who don't know where they start to beat him and will never know where they stop to beat him. That's what Emmanuel Carlo is up to today. And we continue to be up to that. Whatever you like to say, people like you, whatever you like to do, cascade Simon Ekpa, speak against Simon Ekpa. It doesn't remove anything out of his body. He's a man of focus. You people cannot distract him. And God will continue to use him until Biafra is restored, until Nnamdi Kanu is released. We'll be free. But let me tell everybody, even if I thought Nnamdi Kanu come out today and denounce Biafra, Biafra will still be. Biafra is not Carlo family business. Biafra is national business. So anybody that drop, and that person will pick up. Buhari is not the one ruling Nigeria now. Tinubu is ruling Nigeria, and Nigeria is moving. See Nigeria. The founding fathers of Nigeria, both Zik, Awolowo, Tafa, Ahmadu Bello, all of them that put Nigeria in this mess they are in, say that they struggle for Nigeria independence. Are they the one leading Nigeria now? But Nigeria is still existing. So anybody who like to drop Nigeria, Ojukwu started it. Is it Ojukwu that is leading it now? Or was it John? Is it that was leading it now? Nnamdi Kanu, we don't want to hold him. It's in problem now. But he's not the one championing it. Simon Ekpa is piloting it. That is why it's autopilot. Simon Ekpa is piloting it. Anytime Nnamdi Kanu come out, which I pray, he will come out. But say he is no more struggling for Biafra. He's on his own. He's tired. They have gone to retirement. Like Owaziki have gone to retirement. Simon Ekpa will continue. Biafra is bigger than individual. Biafra is bigger than a family. Biafra is not a family business or a meeting. This is a nation issue.